quietest car we've ever driven.
It is not the quietest.
Holy Toledo. I could tell that that also wasn't full throttle, but that thing is wicked fast. Ready? I'm ready, Freddie. Hello everybody, I'm Christopher, the guy behind the camera as always, Jake the Snake, and this is Fastlane Classic Cars. Jake, take it away. Oh my Lord.
Everybody, we're at Fastlane Classic Cars. Have a special treat for you today. I'm Chris, by the way, a different Chris than a normal Chris. Anyway, so very pretty 1966 Plymouth Satellite factory Hemi car, and it is loaded with original documentation. So we have original window sticker, invoice. I believe we have the purchase agreement in here also, and we've got. Let's see. Here we go. Here's a lot of the original docs. You got some in here for when he serviced it. It was bought new in April of '66, and there's some receipts in here for like coming in and adjusting the lifters. Kind of cool. Solid lifter car. I think they were solid lifters, the Hemi cars, until '70. I think in '70 they were hydraulics. '70 and '71. So this one is believed to have the original block in it. In '66, they didn't stamp serial numbers in them. They had a casting date, and then they had a stamped date code on them. The casting date is about 3 months before the car was built, which is about appropriate for these cars. So believed to be the original block. It is a factory Hemi car, as we said, but it's a little different now. It's been stroked. It has aluminum heads, hydraulic roller cam, and it has, instead of the dual fours, it now has a cross ram. Horsepower is between 650 and 700. Our friends over at AMT Performance Engines in Ferguson built the engine, did a fabulous job. Starts right up, makes ridiculous power. The miles are believed to be original. It's like 32,000 miles. We don't have documentation to support the mileage claim, but the interior is supposed to be original except for the carpets. And it has all those telltale signs that it's a low mileage car. So, lots of good paperwork to come with it. It's in the registry. Galen Govier certified the car. All right, Jake, you want to go start it up and take it out?
Yeah, I'm sure it sounds good. That's the fun part, right?
It sounds all right.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
all right,
Hemi.
let's do it.
Okay, good deal.
Hi, I'm Jake, and I'm here to interrupt this programming to let you know that we're 15 minutes outside St. Louis to the west in St. Charles, Missouri. I'm going to put the phone number above my head. Look, there it is. Write it down. Call us about any of our cars in our inventory. And I also wanted to let you know, based on this graphic, that the majority of you guys that are watching these are not subscribed. Why not? You're coming back and watching anyway, just subscribe. And also hit the bell icon down there, because then you get notified when we make more videos, like these. Now I'm gonna stop talking, and I'm gonna let you get back to the video. Enjoy. the quietest car we've ever driven.
It is not the quietest. It's not the loudest. It's just right.
Yeah, that's also true. It's not the loudest. I wouldn't say it's too obnoxiously loud, but it does sound like a race car.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're going for.
Yeah, pretty much. Oops.
And we have lap belts. What
There
a
we go.
wonderful thing. No shoulder belts in this one.
No.
Although it does have a little clip, I think.
Oh, that's for hanging your clothes.
That is for hanging clothes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have the front one for the belt. Although the headliner in this, minty fresh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be original.
Yeah, that's
So
crazy.
what I heard from the gentleman we got the car from, one reason why he's a giant Mopar guy, believes that the interior is completely original, except for the carpet, like we said.
Right.
Is the way this stuff is embossed, this design.
Yeah.
That's not offered in the aftermarket world.
Huh.
And I guess this was specific maybe to a Hemi car, or maybe to like a sport interior. I'm not sure. I'm not as well versed with Mopars.
I've seen designs like this in Mopar seats, and I love them because no other cars from back then really did that, like
Right.
Mopar did. And they also have the cool satellite badge
Isn't that cool?
in between the seats. Yeah, the carpet's in really good condition, as well as the floor mats.
Yeah.
Very bright, vibrant red. The dash is in great condition. The top of it's not cracked anywhere.
Right, or dipping. A lot
Or-
of times they'll sag.
Yeah, they're not sagging. You do have the radio there in the middle and a clock. You have some extra gauges down there. And then
Yep.
this shifter, very non-original looking, but
Right, and it is an original Hemi automatic car, and there were more Hemi 4-speed cars. I think there were like 490 something 4-speeds and like 340 or somewhere around that range for automatics. So
Right.
it is more rare.
but if you're gonna have a almost 700 horsepower engine, you might want to upgrade your transmission
a little bit. Yeah.
So
This was for an old trans brake. It's no longer in use.
it's a cool switch though.
Yeah. If somebody wanted to take it to the track, they could do that. And if they wanted a trans brake back in place, they could make that happen.
Right, and we do have heater controls there. A lot of factory stuff still in its place.
Yeah.
Other than this big old tack, of course.
Big old tack.
But you do want to know what RPM you're pulling when you're going racing.
You do.
Do you know the size of the slicks on the back?
They are, I know the section width is 275s.
Okay.
And they're radial, I know they're radials, and they're kind of the street slick or drag radial. They do have, I guess, some sort of tread,
Right.
but they're not considered full-on slicks,
So
even though they are pretty darn close.
technically street legal, because there is tread, I think.
Right. Yeah, I mean, the slicks is like one giant tread.
Right. Not good in the rain, but you wouldn't really be
No.
driving this in the rain anyway.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah. Oh man, listen to it.
And it's not a reverse manual valve body. I have it in third or drive, and I don't have to shift it manually. I could.
That's very nice.
It is nice. Sometimes when you have a manual valve body, people don't know it. They're starting off in third or second, and
Yeah.
you can kind of hurt the tranny a little bit. Not in this one.
Also makes the cruisability a lot better.
Yeah, it does.
So that shift was aggressive, but not uncomfortable.
Right.
It was like the perfect in between, really.
Nicely done.
Good for speed, but it doesn't really. This
Yeah.
isn't beating me up at all riding around in this.
It's got a small stall in it, stall converter.
Very comfortable still, which I like.
Yeah, it is. You know, and it's a fairly low compression engine. It's not like 11 or 12 to 1 compression.
It doesn't sound like it.
No, I think it's shy of 10 to 1. So it's pump gas friendly. You run premium, and you're good.
Yeah, I put some premium in it earlier just to make sure we didn't run out.
Right. It's a hydraulic roller lifter rather than solids, so you don't have to adjust the lifters. They're set.
Very
Just
nice.
go out and drive it, and you just got loads of power. Loads of power.
This is checking a lot of boxes off for a very good car.
Man, this thing is just bad to the bone.
And the white with the red interior, I love that.
Yeah.
And you have this massive hood scoop out in front of you.
Right.
That says Cross Ram on the side of it.
It's not the factory hood scoop or factory hood, but the gentleman who got the car from thought it was fitting, and it does. It looks great.
I agree with
It
that.
matches the rest of the build.
Yeah, it is fitting.
You know, it's got
Plus-
subframe connectors to keep it nice and stiff. It's really well sorted.
I saw a little bit of the headers hanging underneath the car. They look super awesome, aggressive looking, and gorgeous, to be honest.
Look, we might lose our little flat there if you want to take it down.
I'll grab it. Yeah, these are what? Copies of window stickers or the invoice?
There's the invoice, and
That's
the other
very
side is
cool.
the window sticker.
And you can see plant St. Louis, Missouri.
That's right. And I think it was sold new in Indiana. Sold in April, and I believe it was, let's see, I think the block was cast in January, so it was probably completed sometime in March, which is
Let's see
which
if
is
it
correct. The dates
says-
coincide to be the original
The date
block.
is March 17th, 66. St. Patrick's Day.
Hey,
Very cool. Yeah, this is awesome. 426 cubic inch. Torque fly transmission. Awesome. Yeah, and everything in here seems tight
it is.
for a race car. Nothing's like rattly or loose
No,
or
it's-
like half built feeling. It feels very
Correct.
finished, which
It
I like.
is.
A lot of times these like to droop. They're very tight. They always stay up.
And that's what 31,914 is what the odometer reads.
yeah.
You know, if it was 130, it wouldn't look like the way it does today.
Yeah.
So I do believe it's the original mileage car.
I can see why. I mean,
And a lot of those cars from the day, like Hemi cars and solid lifter tri-power vets, you know, the crazy stuff, they weren't driven every day. So a lot of those are just low mileage cars.
right. They were toys.
Yeah.
And this is one of the coolest toys ever.
Oh man. And I think this is the first year of the Hemi, the 426 Hemi.
Yeah,
They
I
had
believe
earlier
so.
Hemis
Right.
in the 50s. But this is when stuff got serious.
Yeah. And especially the way that they built this one.
Yeah.
It's serious.
Very serious.
Although, again, as serious as it is, we're cruising around in it just fine without issue.
You know, yeah, like I mentioned, the guys over at AMT in Ferguson that built the engine, they also built our owner's, David, his GT40's race engine, and that thing runs like a top, and here we are again. So, nicely done.
Good plug for them.
Oh, he's going, okay.
We'll let this Equinox get out of the way. Oh boy. That's a lot of torque.
That was a third throttle.
I could tell that was barely anything. Oh, this thing wants to go. This thing wants to go bad. Woo! Goodness gracious.
That was about half throttle.
Still, that is ridiculous.
It's wild, it's gnarly. I love it.
Yeah, this thing's awesome. I like this vehicle a lot.
I like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Looks like they got an event going on, so we'll stay down here a little bit.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan to me.
Park ranger's over there. I don't know if he likes us or not.
Well, we'll minimize our disturbance of the peace. Maybe
All
we'll
right.
get one decent little roll by out on the road right there, and I'll get you, and then we'll be on our way. Because
Okay.
this thing does make some noise.
It makes a racket, but a damn good racket.
Yeah, a good noise. That is correct. And again, it's so comfortable. The suspension's not bad either.
No, it's not.
It
It's
soaks
nice.
up bumps pretty good.
You know, it doesn't have big 20-inch wheels with rubber band tires.
Right.
It's got drag radials with some sidewalls.
Absolutely. What
Ratchet
size are the
Hemi
wheels?
car.
15s?
I believe so.
Yeah. That's the way to go. My car has 14s on it. Super comfortable ride.
Yeah.
Although my car is a tiny economy box.
That's
And
okay.
And this is a Hemi.
Hemi.
This is a Hemi. All right, you want to do maybe a little flyby?
Sure.
I'll get it. I'll take your mic.
Oh, yeah.
Holy Toledo. I could tell that that also wasn't full throttle, but that thing is wicked fast. Oh, and the headlights work. Very nice. Here, take that. This thing is wicked fast.
It's great. It's easy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not for someone who's never had a muscle car to get in and go tackle the straightaway.
I could tell you weren't giving it everything either.
That was close.
Yeah.
But it's also, you know, for sale.
Right.
But it just feels rock solid. You know, first it wants to get away a little bit, but that's when, you know, you got to know what you're doing a little bit so you don't get in trouble.
Right.
By the time you get into second gear, you're gone.
Hook straight up.
Gosh, great.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You ready to go back?
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.